Hey there rockers, Eric Andreas, your guitar sage, and today we are going to learn how to play A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash. This was one of my favorite songs when I was a wee little tyke, driving around in a truck with my dad. That's right, love this tune. Today we're capoed at the first fret. I'm going to show you the chords, I'm going to show you some bits and pieces, the walking bass line and that little lick that we hear oftentimes in this song. This is a super easy song to play, and any beginner can probably do this if you know a few of these chords. Okay, so I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to teach you how we're going to do it. Here we go. So the basic chords that you're going to need are A, D, and E. I'm assuming you know those chords already. If you don't, hit the link in the description of this video at YourGuitarSage.com. You can get a free ebook that has these chords in it and a bunch of other information about the guitar that's free. So go there and check it out. So as I said, we're capoed at the first fret, and so when we're doing that, we're essentially changing the key of the tune. But guitar players don't think that way. They just say, hey, I'm capoed at the first fret, I'm playing an A. Technically it's an A sharp, but we're calling it an A because it feels like an A, it looks like an A, it smells like an A. And then there's a D and an E as well, okay? So let's think about this really simply, okay? We'll talk about the rhythm and all that good stuff, but let's think about it like, let's see, the song's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When we're counting beats, we count it according to the snare. So like, the snare will hit on the 2 and the 4, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this, we count the song like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is literally the entire song in regards to chords. So, safe to say that each chord is held out for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1 measure. 2, 2, 3, 4, that's 2 measures. Okay, so the A is held out for 2 measures, the D is held out for 2 measures, E for 2 measures, and back to the A for 2 measures, and that same musical motif or musical idea encapsulated is repeated over and over and over again. There's one part of the song there where he starts laughing and he's, you know, kind of trailing off a little bit like I'm doing in the song, and so the guys just vamp on that A a little bit. So there's one thing there, you just kind of have to listen to it, and then when you start singing again, they know when to move ahead. Okay. Other than that, it's all A, D, and E, and it's all 2 measures apiece. Okay. So let's talk about the strumming for a minute. We're doing this kind of like a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 end. Okay. For those of you that talk about downs and ups instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 end, it's a 1, down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. If you need some help with strumming here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage strumming, and I will help you conquer strumming literally in about 15 minutes. Yes, with help of the ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. Okay, so we got this strumming rhythm. It's also a swing. This is a straight rhythm that goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but a lot of country and blues does this swing where the and is late. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and would, if it was swung, would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So work that, make sure you got that swinging rhythm. It doesn't slow down, it's just that the and is later. So it's like long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. I think on YouTube I have a video for swing. Maybe not. You could type in YourGuitarSage swing and see if I do. I think I might have a video on that. Anyhow, you've got the rhythm now, I'm sure. And so the chords are going to be counted like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you need help with this rhythm, just mute the strings and do that 1, 2, 3, 4. And slow it down, way down, to where it's something that you can digest. And then when you can speed it up, then put a chord underneath your fingers. One chord only. And then when that feels more comfortable, then you can start adding other chords. Okay? Now there's also this alternate bass bit that's going on, and it goes like this. If you think about playing this note on the 1 and the 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So basically every other beat it's changing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. On the 1 and the 3 we're changing bass notes. Okay, so here it's an A, and then on the 3 it's an E. So it goes like this. What you do is concentrate on hitting that one note, the low A, on the very first strum, and then the low E on the 3. So like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. It's okay if you're a little sloppy on this, but you want to go for hitting those notes on those beats, and it will give this really great old school country sound. Okay, like I say, this takes a little getting used to, and it's okay if you're sloppy at first because it's basically the idea. So I could go. Another thing that I'll do is I will take my thumb and slightly mute that low E string when I go to play the A. So even if I were to nick it with my pick, then you're not going to hear the note ring out. You'll only hear the A ring out there. And then for the E, I lift my thumb up. So like. Okay, remember, we're just muting that note. Don't bring your thumb way over. Just barely touch it. Okay. You don't have to do that, but it's helpful. And then when we go to our D, we're going to alternate between the D and the A. So, accurate when you're playing it slow. When you're playing it faster, it's a little harder to do. But again, as long as you get the basic idea. And then when we go to our E, you're going to alternate between the E and the second string on the A string, which is a B. So the E and the B. This one you could use your thumb too, like this. This will take getting used to, so don't think that it's just going to come out right away. Work it slowly. You will get this. Everybody has issues with guitar until they practice, and then it starts feeling good. Okay? And then there's this little lick in there, which is kind of difficult to throw in with the chords, but you can do it. You can sneak it in there. It's this. Let's see. Okay, and what that is the first fret of the second string, and then open, and then the second fret of the third string, and the fourth fret of the fourth string. Being off one here is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Okay, it's all in the open position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's your melody line, so playing that over the chord or under the chord, it can be a little bit challenging. it sounds nice when there's other instruments playing. If you're just doing that by yourself, it's going to sound a little weak, okay? But that's what I call chord noodling. This is when you play a chord, but then you start playing some notes that are in the scale, in the song, but not necessarily in the chord, okay? Singers do this all the time when they're singing. They're not thinking about the notes in the chord per se. They're just doing what sounds good. As a guitar player, we can do the same thing. And I call that chord noodling. If you would like more information on chord noodling here on YouTube, type in Chord Noodling YourGuitarSage, and I'll show you how to do it. I believe in the free ebook that's at YourGuitarSage.com, I've got the maps for the different open tunings, or not open tunings, for the various keys. Okay, but open scales. That's what I'm looking for, the word. Okay, all right. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. If you want a ton more free stuff, go to YourGuitarSage.com. If you have questions about this video or the other several hundred videos that I have here on YouTube on songs, rock songs, country songs, pop songs, reviews, hit me up at Twitter or Facebook. Links are below. And check out the free video series at UnstoppableGuitarSystem.com. It can't be found anywhere else on YouTube or anywhere else in the world for that matter. So go there. Please spay and neuter. I'm Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage. Don't trust the man. See ya.